This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Greenwood Village, Colorado. I'm here at Primrose Schools. They have been a leader in educational childcare by providing a path to a lifelong love for learning. I'm here with Rick and Alicia, owners, operators. Let me ask you folks, obviously we were out here a few years ago with you, gone through some great growth here. Let's start off with our viewers. Share with me a little bit, Rick, how it is that you guys got involved to partner up with Primrose.
Well, it really was a family decision. Some things kind of came together in our life where our older daughter, Georgia, had some health issues. And so Alicia and I originally are from the healthcare background, and we had to make some decisions that was better for the quality of our life. And so we had a nanny that was helping us out at home, and she was a Primrose teacher, and that made a strong imprint on us. She actually took care of Lillian here. And when we decided to invest in a business that espoused our values and would help our children as well as some other families, Primrose was a natural place for us to look.
Wonderful. I mean, this is an accredited private preschool. What ages are we talking about here? All the way small, all the way up?
We accommodate children anywhere from 6 weeks up to pre-K, so usually around age 5 before they go to kindergarten.
Excellent. I mean, so we're talking about babies, little ones that need around-the-clock care. Yes. Are you able to provide for that because of your basically low teacher to student ratio?
Yeah, that's a key part of it. Our infant ratio is 4-to-1, and we actually have 3 infant rooms at this school and 3 toddler classrooms as well. We are quite a bit different than a traditional Primrose in the sense that we do not have kindergarten or after-school care. We really cater towards the younger children and that focus on early childhood education for, as Alicia was saying, anywhere from the 6-week-olds up to about 5 years of age.
5 years of age. I mean, obviously, these are kids that are they have a lot of energy, active minds, and obviously you've got a curriculum here that is going to help them grow.
Yeah, one of the things here, Gary, is you're never going to hear me call this daycare. It truly is a school, and it goes everything from the lesson plans in terms of how the days are organized and structured to the qualities we look for in our teachers to the ongoing training that we do. There's a lot of thoughtfulness and planning that goes on in making sure that the children are actively engaged every day, and it blends a number of different philosophies. Montessori is popular around here, and while that's more of a child-initiated approach, we like to balance it with teacher-directed activities as well. So children learn to play together, they learn to share, they learn to follow direction, and that they're really prepared for elementary school.
So no matter what age you're dealing with here, they're all exposed to the balanced learning system. Basically, this is a system that is really tailored based on their age and development.
Absolutely, and we take it several steps further than the traditional schools as well. We've actually got a partnership with CU Denver to implement what's called pyramid training, which is a lot of social, emotional, positive language approach that helps build those relationships between teachers and the children. And that level of trust goes a long way in terms of having a really high-quality environment here. The teachers love it because it gives them more tools. We certainly learn from our teachers that we draw from and really try and have a really enriching environment for the children.
This is a large, beautiful facility that you've got here. Everything is put together in such a way that it's inviting. I mean, the colors are warm, the woodwork, I mean, it's as close as home as you can get, I mean, as I walk through it. All the way down to the security system, making sure that safety is number one here. Absolutely.
You know, we want it to feel that way. We want people to feel like this is an extension of their homes and that we're, in many ways, almost like family to them. Alicia and I had some freedom here to do some things differently. We don't have the splashy primary colors. It's more warmer earth tones. The way the floors are set up here, just the overall feel, the music you might hear in the background. But I'll concede I'm a bit of an overprotective dad, and so we took things a bit further with the security. So we have surveillance cameras around the school. We're the only Primrose that I'm aware of that actually has a fingerprint system on multiple doors. We use a tablet system to check in and check out our families. And we don't want it to be an overpowering sense of security, but we want it to make sure that only those that are really supposed to be here are here and then enjoying themselves once they are here.
Wonderful. Alicia, let me ask you this. As a parent, as a mother, we have lots of choices anymore where we can drop off our children. And really, at the end of the day, does it boil down to a peace of mind knowing that we're leaving our children with qualified, quality, caring professionals?
Absolutely, and I think it's been really nice, the school that's been built over the last couple of years. You really get a sense of not only do all the teachers and the staff here truly love children, it's warm, it's inviting, everyone has a smile on their face, the children have smiles on their face, but you're dropping your children off with people who you trust, who love them, who are very qualified, but then they're also getting a really good education. It's been really great to see Lillian over the last 2 years and the skills that she's developed, and looking into kindergarten next year, we feel she's really prepared. The things that she's learned, her letters, her numbers, her writing, starting to read. It's been really impressive, the curriculum that's gotten her through these last couple of years.
How neat. I mean, obviously, like I say, we're talking about professionals here with the children in mind, but we're talking ongoing education. Is that something that you work towards with your staff?
Absolutely. And, there's certain requirements that all licensed childcare has to have. I think the state's requirements are 15 hours a year for teachers. Frankly, our teachers are probably having at least 40 hours a year. Every month we're doing staff meetings, and we alternate it. So we have large group activities so we can have outside speakers and consultants give us some workshops, but then we break it down into small pods of learning between just a few classrooms where teachers can share best practices. And that open flow of communication and ideas of what works and what doesn't work so we can make improvements, I think has all of our teaching community here feeling vested that we're doing the best we can. And certainly we've made great strides. I know we have ways to go, but I'm really proud of the school. And so much has changed since we met just a couple years ago in terms of growth. And so that's a big part of it.
That's great. I mean, you guys have, when you put the facility together, you had a vision in mind that you're going to fill it up, and it didn't take you long to do that as well. You've now got a staff of over 40 people under one roof here. That's got to be quite a job for the director, making sure everybody's on the same page. Is she a critical aspect to your success?
Absolutely, absolutely. Ashley Sion, who's probably busy working over my shoulder back here, really holds the place together. I'm here every day. I pride myself on meeting and touring all the families that want to come here, but I'm more of an administrative support. I take care of our benefits and things like that. Ashley really holds the school together in terms of guiding the teachers through their curriculum implementation, the relationships she has with families. She's been associated with Primrose for over 10 years and was a director of a really well-regarded Primrose in Dallas before moving here and opening the school with me. And so she's truly a partner in this and almost an extension of our family. And truly, I think the warmth and energy that she conveys just kind of radiates throughout the whole school. So.
Wonderful. I mean, I would imagine the director is probably like a conduit for communication between the relationship of the parents as well as the staff. And so she really is the face of the company, and you trust her at the helm there.
Absolutely. And as good as she is, we have a really deep bench of talented folks back there. We have several teachers with large center director qualifications. We're developing a lot of folks in-house, and we actually have scholarship programs for our teachers to help them continue with their education. And then on the family side, all Primrose schools do parent-teacher conferences twice a year. We actually offer them 3 times a year. It's just we really want to extend ourselves in terms of that openness with our families, and Ashley is really the coordinator of all of that activity.
Speaking of communication between parents, it's always been at the forefront that you want to make sure your parents understand that they are part of your team here. Absolutely. And really the success.
Absolutely. And, we do surveys to get feedback from them. And then there's enhancements. From that, we learn about what is useful for them in terms of communication. Like every day, a parent will get a written report about their child's activities, how well they ate, diaper changes, activities that they're doing. We're going to take it a step further with what we're launching basically next month called Primrose 360, where in every classroom there's going to be an iPad where the teachers actually can do all this automatically, send pictures and emails to parents directly during the day. And we just think that's going to enhance the level of interaction and parents really feeling a part of this.
I go online and I read the testimonials. I did that the first time we visited, and I did it again now. Parents are happy, students are happy, the kids are happy, but really nothing illustrates and proves your success like the growth that you guys have experienced in the past year. Tell me about that growth.
Yeah, it's really been quite a ride, Gary. When we first opened, we had 4 classrooms open, only 23 children enrolled, and I think a dozen teachers. And now, basically, we have all 13 classrooms going, 150 children enrolled at the school, and essentially a wait list that's approaching 1.5 to 2 years long for our youngest classrooms. It has us thinking about how we may even remodel here and expand the facility to accommodate more families. We're really excited about that, and again, what drives that are the the families, the relationships that we have. I actually have a marketing background. I like that aspect of it. I do very little marketing here. It's so much of it is operational, making sure that the environment is at a quality level that our parents expect and one that we want to deliver. And that's really helped us, I think, gain their trust and get the referrals to help grow the school.
Let me ask you this. A couple years ago, you had a vision when you began with Primrose.
Yeah.
You now see it unfold really rather quickly. How does that make you feel?
I couldn't be more proud of the school. I tell you, I come to school every day happy, and it's, part of it's the privilege of being able to spend extra time with my family. I used to travel a great deal before we had the school. Now every day, Lily and I are kind of partners here as we head off to school, and just to see the pride that other families and the teachers have in the school, it's hard to express. Just how life-changing it's been for us, and we did this for a quality of life reasons, and I had to say that we're meeting those types of objectives, and hopefully our families feel that too, because it really is coming out of a sincere place of wanting to have an environment that people want to be at.
Obviously pretty exciting to see a lot of that growth, and you both are kind of experiencing it from two different perspectives, I imagine.
Right. I'm not here every day. I'm a nurse practitioner out at Children's, so I support the school kind of from a healthcare standpoint, and then I'm here to help Rick out whenever he needs it. I do love coming into the school and dropping off Lillian when I get a chance, and being here to check on the healthcare needs of the children. It's been really exciting to see the growth. Again, I go back to seeing how happy the kids are, how happy the staff is, how happy our family is. It's been really life-changing, I think, for us, and taking the load off of having Rick traveling all the time and really being able to be a family, and then also pretty much have a family here with all the children that we have and the staff, and of course their parents as well.
Absolutely. Viewers, parents, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you can learn more about this Primrose Schools that really has over 30 years educating children, caring for children. This is a brand new location, new in 2013, growing rather rapidly. We basically thought would be coming out in the next 2-3 years. We had to come out rather quickly because they're filling up. They've got a waiting list out there as well, and that really proves their success. You can check out testimonials online. You can take a look at their curriculum as well, and also check out some of the classes they have. Like I say, they have the preschool as well as that for toddlers and the infants. Speaking of classes, as you guys went through a lot of growth here, you also made some changes to the classes. Why don't you share that?
That's a great point because, again, that overprotective nature, I want to keep Lillian with me, and I was hoping that we'd have a kindergarten like a traditional Primrose. But I tell you, Gary, one of the things we learned is as that wait list was growing, we had children that weren't ready for preschool. And our philosophy here is never to push a child for where they're not developmentally ready. So what we decided was, let's not go forward with kindergarten. Let's convert one of these rooms to what we call junior preschool, so that we can keep some children who are still working through the toilet training process, but have them in a lower ratio classroom where they have preschool curriculum, and then get them acclimated and ready so that they can join up with their buddies in that next level when they're ready for it, and not repeat a class or be with the younger children. And that's an accommodation we can make here. There's several different rooms that we have that that kind of exude that philosophy, because again, when you can move a child through by their age, that's one thing, but when they're really ready for that next step in terms of that developmental growth and hitting those milestones that are appropriate for them, we want to support parents in that effort, and I think that helps.
What's always fascinated me about your program here is the fact that you guys are able to experience it not only as owners, but also as parents. I mean, obviously, your youngest daughter, it's an ongoing learning experience for you, I would imagine.
I think so. It's funny. Lillian's a bit like my eyes and ears in the classroom sometimes. And although Alicia's not here all the time, she's here quite often in the role of nurse consultant to the school. And the expertise she brings as a pediatric nurse practitioner enhances the training of our classrooms, the observations we can do in the classrooms, gives us a level of confidence that we're doing things well. And again, she's my sounding board and my partner through this. And so it helps to kind of bring it all together.
Excellent. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information. You can literally go on the website right there and kind of take a tour of the place. We've showed you some great visuals to help you understand that the Primrose Schools was put together basically by parents who wanted something great for their child, and now they have filled the place up. And quite honestly, we're talking about a passionate staff administering a proven curriculum to really give you and your child the wow experience. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.